Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. I'm again at this stupid skeleton spawner. I'm only gonna stay here for a second, but
I gave you my stuff last time to make it better.
Yeah, and I never did. so that's why I'm sitting at the skeleton spawner again, because I really just need to AFK one night and like let it build up at the fishing farm.
Yeah.
And I just keep forgetting to like log in and do so.
I still wish you could like spin those levels on repairs.
Yeah, I have 50 levels on me right now.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I mean,
so
it'd be nice if
when
we
everyone's
had
watching
more
this, the
diamonds.
update's out.
That's true. People watching this, the update. Well, according to the release schedule.
Right. Yeah. I assume it'll be on time, but yeah, I guess you never know.
So how many pre-releases did they end up doing before?
10.
10. It's a decent amount of pre-releases.
It is. This is a lot of pre-releases. So it should be completely bug-free, right?
Of course. I would expect nothing less than absolutely bug-free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was funny? Because I was reading through my comments the other day, and not that I blame this person at all, but it put so much stuff into perspective for me in a way that it probably shouldn't have, but it did. Remember the episode where we were talking about, you know, the cryptocurrencies, and it was a big joke about, you know, donating to me.
Mm-hmm.
So a person, oh god, I just got an Enderman really pissed off at me because I wasn't paying attention. I stared right at him. Nope, he took me out. At least I... Oh god damn it, I'm way over here. Shit. I have to run all the way back over there to go get that stuff again. So somebody's comment, and I completely understand where they're coming from. I don't want them to think that I don't, but it really put so much into perspective for me to know exactly where I live in the the YouTube video / Twitch space. Their comment was, Jeff is a nurse making... Oh god, I just fell in a hole with a skeleton attacking me. That was terrible. They said Jeff is a nurse. I'm dying. I'm dying. I got backed into a hole. Yeah, we could. That would make it easier. There's a skeleton behind you.
That's a zombie.
Or a zombie. Yeah. I just got backed into a hole and got shot into it by a skeleton and couldn't get out. So it was kind of like a done deal. But they said something like, Jeff is a nurse making, you know, 60 to 70K a year, who's married to a doctor. There's absolutely no way I would ever donate to that person. They don't need it.
Wow.
And I sat there and contemplated that for a minute, and a lot of people probably had that philosophy. And
I mean, that's just a weird way to look at it. I mean, fuck. If that's the logic, like, let's look at, like, all the really successful Twitch streamers and YouTubers. They get tons of donations every day. They're making millions.
But, so, true. However, I'm not... It's a weird balance, because I'm not popular enough by somebody donating to me that they think they can pull off popularity themselves. I do have a feeling that the people, like PewDiePie, for example, like, I don't know if he even takes donations. I have absolutely no idea, so I'm not saying this about, you know, about him or anything, but I'm just using him as an example of a high-profile, you know, streamer / YouTuber or whatnot. I think a lot of people, when somebody is that popular, know that that person that they're donating to has enough money, and they do the donation out of a way to get that couple seconds of fame, their name popping up on the screen, etc. And I'm not, obviously, going to be somebody that, you know, your donation is going to give you any real fame, because I'm at a low enough threshold of views that people don't gain anything out of it, but people think I make enough money to where they're not going to donate because they think I make enough money. Well, it was funny, and like I said, I don't blame the person for that mentality at all. What I blame is myself right now for not realizing where the hell I actually died, because I don't know where my shit's at.
Were you not down in the XP farm?
I was coming out of the XP farm, starting to make my way back. And I thought I had come a certain direction because I was started to avoid an enemy, and I must have gone off tangent enough that where I'm currently looking is not where my stuff is.
Let's see if I can help.
Oh God. How do I not see anything just randomly on the ground in this small window that I have to... Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yeah, I came
I don't know
across...
if I would be of any help.
Oh God.
I'll try.
You know, the only...
How far this way did you make it?
Not very. Like I'm somewhere right in this general vicinity where our base should be in view as well as the skeleton farm should be in view. Oh, hold on. 8. I just cycled my recording, so I gotta go back into this recording as quickly as humanly possible.
This is important stuff you have.
It is, and of course my hard drive is like spinning up, telling me it doesn't want to show me what files I have on it right now. It says working on it. Working on it. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm like,
Welcome back, everybody.
like,
well, so were you heading towards home?
So there we go. I can see. Oh, it looks like I was closer to the. Oh God, I just got an Enderman really pissed off. Where did I walk to out of here? And not that I
should be completely bug free, right?
Of course. I heard the spot where you said bug free. Well, watching. I'm coming out of the.
Right. Yeah. I assume it'll be on time, but yeah, I guess you never know.
You twice. So how many pre-releases did they end up
out?
doing?
I'm walking toward
10.
So right, there's a witch down there. There's a lot of pre-releases.
It is. This is a lot of pre-releases.
Attack this witch. Of course. I would expect nothing less.
the water.
I'm giving you a play-by-play that you don't understand anything of. You know, it was funny because I was reading through my comments the other day, and I went... And not that I blame this person
toward
at all,
our base,
but it put so much stuff into...
I'm right by Beef's Pond.
...perspective for me in a way that it probably shouldn't have, but it did. Remember the episode where we were talking about, you know, the
I went over
cryptocurrencies, and it was a big joke about, you know, donating to me.
Oh, so I went on top of our base for whatever reason. I think I got turned around. I didn't realize where I was at.
I literally saw the...
Oh, yeah, here's your stuff.
Is it up on top of the base?
It's past the base on the other side.
Yeah, that's weird. I had to rewatch that video because I must have gotten turned around and gone on top of our base because that wasn't the direction I intended on going. Guys, the magic of video. Yeah, oh God, I went to the completely wrong side of all this stuff, huh? That was the very important thing. Whew, that was scary, man. That was scary. But either way,
chest real fast.
It put things into perspective to kind of like almost a reality check, because now I'm like, you know what? I really think that's where I stand with a lot of people.
I don't think most people think that way. I mean, I don't know. I think it really depends. I think that's a per person sort of thing.
And it very well could be a per person sort of thing. I mean, I've never really gone out there and asked for donations because of the fact that since this isn't my full-time job, I don't have as big of a need for the donations as some people who are doing this for, you know, trying to make a living out of it and they don't have any income otherwise. But yeah. I just thought it was funny to follow up with what we had discussed in an episode about donations, and it was all about it was when I started putting all my cryptocurrency addresses in my.
I saw those in your description.
It's because I said in that video that I would put all my cryptocurrency addresses in the description. I said it in that episode, so I made sure I did.
Has anyone given you anything?
No, not a single person.
Well.
Not that I expected them to either. It was just I had to follow suit with doing what I said I would do.
Right.
Why is there so many bones and bone meal on me? God damn, and so many stacks of arrows.
Yeah, there was a lot of arrows.
I think it's because when I hang out at the skeleton spawner, you collect some of the drops when you kill them.
Right. So you haven't repaired our picks?
No. They're very low. I have one about halfway if you want it.
It's okay. I'm going to just keep whatever here, I guess.
Because I have 3 picks on me, that means. So I went to a meeting at my corporate headquarters today.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent out a menu yesterday and said, from this new place that opened up right by the headquarters, and said, we're going to buy, lunch for the meeting. And it's just like a little deli shop or something like that. So I had a list of sandwiches and salads. And they said, let us know what you want, and we will order you lunch. And they sent it out to everybody. So I'm looking through this menu, and it's literally just, roast beef sandwich, ham sandwich, chicken salad sandwich, tuna sandwich, chicken salad, veggie salad, standard, very, very standard stuff.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know what I really want. And I come across one that just said Powerhouse. And there was,
please tell me you ordered the Powerhouse.
There was no description, nothing telling you what was in it. And I literally wrote to the person who said they were taking the orders, and I said, I don't know what it is, but I want the Powerhouse because it sounds powerful. So I get to the meeting today, and they were actually talking about it. They were laughing about the fact that I ordered something called the Powerhouse without having any idea what it was because it sounds powerful. So our lunch comes. Take a wild guess at what the Powerhouse is.
All right. I bet they mix. I bet it's got like chicken salad and ham. It's like multiple sandwiches all in one.
You, sir, would be completely wrong.
Damn.
Because I will tell you, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this thing's gotta be like this beast of a sandwich.
Oh, is it like kale and shit like that?
It wasn't kale,
quinoa.
But it was so funny because when they were all laughing about it, and they're like, ha ha ha, I think that's the veggie one. And I was like, why would the Powerhouse be the veggie one? They're like, oh, I don't know, I think that's what they call it there. Literally, the sandwich called the Powerhouse was the veggie sandwich. So for lunch,
so what all veggies are on it?
It wasn't bad. It was like there was tomatoes, avocado, lettuce, bean sprouts, hummus was the spread for it. So it was not a bad sandwich. And I've always said veggie stuff, vegetarian stuff, vegan stuff is tasty. It's just difficult to do. But it's for the most part tasty. I don't mind it by any stretch of the imagination. I was just not anticipating that the one sandwich that had a weird name on the menu, other than roast beef, ham, etc., was the Powerhouse, would be the veggie sandwich. Maybe it's because in my mind I call it the Powerhouse versus the Powerhouse. And I don't know, I can't say that name without saying the Powerhouse, and maybe that's where I'm my own disconnect in there. But
yeah. After you said it wasn't a mix of all the sandwich, I started thinking about how people that eat quinoa salad and those sort of things. It's or especially kale. It's like these power veggies or whatever sort of thing.
I've definitely heard a quinoa sandwich, or not really that I've heard of a quinoa sandwich, but salad. Quinoa heavy plates, quinoa salad. I've heard people refer to those as the protein something or other because I don't know if it's supposed to be a good protein replacement or whatever it is. But that would also throw me off if I wasn't. But this wasn't a vegan restaurant. When we've gone out and picked up food for Drew before, he's guided us to places that specialize in vegan and vegetarian.
Right.
Blades. This was obviously not a place that specialized in vegan and vegetarian. It was
Vegan.
the vegan in the vegan. You know, it was, you know, like I said, roast beef, ham, etc. were the other choices I could have had. I was very disappointed I didn't get a standard old roast beef sandwich because, you know, while it was good, I was expecting meat for my Powerhouse.
You want some powerful meat.
Like, yeah, man, the Powerhouse. I feel like it's false advertising, especially like who does a menu that lists. I will have to send you a copy of the email tomorrow when I get back to work because it was a PDF of the menu that who has a menu that has a sandwich called the Powerhouse with zero description to it.
Right. Yeah. There's a diner near me that I go to occasionally, and I don't know what. So they have all these burgers on. They have like a burger menu.
Oh, is it IHOB?
No. And they have all these names that don't. There's no description. Like there's like a cowboy burger and the Carolina burger and the Memphis. But they have all like burgers for these different locations and names. The super burger, but none of them say what the fuck they are, and so who knows what any of these burgers have on them?
I guess
not even meat.
I guess it's in Michigan. If you go get a Coney dog somewhere, they usually ask you if you want Detroit or Flint style, and it's up to you to understand what the difference between
right,
Detroit and Flint style.
That wouldn't mean shit to me. It's like, well, I don't want the shitty water one.
And
that's all Flint.
Shitty water one. This one, the Flint style's got an extra piece of lead on there.
Right? Yeah. Don't lead in my dog, please.
No, it's funny because like Flint style is more of a fully solid chili, whereas the Detroit style is like more of that liquid.
Because it's full of lead.
Because it's full of lead. But it's the more liquidy Coney sauce. But I guess you have to be.
I thought Chicago dogs had like pickles and shit on them.
Oh, and they very well could, but I wasn't in Chicago, so we didn't have Chicago.
Oh wait, you
dogs.
didn't say Chicago. You said
no, Flint and Detroit style. That's how the Coney's were.
Right.
You ordered them Flint and Detroit style. Yeah, Chicago. What was Chicago style hot dogs?
I think Chicago dogs have pickles.
Is that the only difference? Is that they have pickles?
There might be other things.
Seems like you're missing a grand opportunity there, like having a bunch of wind or like deep dish pizza on top of your hot dog.
I'm looking it up. I've never dove deep into the hot dog world.
Oh, I used to love like that. We talked about the Coney Islands before, the Coney Island diners and stuff. That's like. Coney Islands get their name from, well, they might get their name from somewhere else, but where it's come to known is you order Coney dogs at Coney Islands. Not that you have to, but that's like one of the staples at Coney Islands is Coney dogs.
All right, a Chicago dog is an all-beef frankfurter on a poppy seed bun that uses Chicago Red Hot.
Bun.
Yeah, yellow mustard, white onion, bright green sweet pickle relish, and a dill pickle spear, tomato slices or wedges, pickled short peppers, and a dash of celery salt. That's a whole bunch of shit.
That is a lot of pickled stuff. It's weird that I throw in the celery salt. I've never heard of.
Yeah, I use celery salt a lot.
I guess that's one of the spices that I have, and I never throw in anything. What kind of flavor? Because celery itself does not have flavor. So
the thing about celery seeds and celery salt is that it isn't celery. Hold on.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it is weird. Hold on. Let me Google celery seed now. Because it's not actual celery seed.
Does celery grow from seeds?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, I guess I bought celery seeds before in a garden. But is that the traditional way it's grown, or is it just like you throw celery in the ground and it fucking grows into more celery?
I might be wrong about this. I was always to understand that celery seed wasn't actual celery seed. But I felt like that should be like right up at the top when I Google celery seed. Let me see what.
I guess the question is, what do you think
seed?
it was?
I don't remember now. I thought it was a seed from something else, but labeled as celery seed.
Like it's a carrot, but...
No, I guess I'm just wrong about this. Oh, wait, no, here he goes. It turns out the most commercially available celery seed does not actually come from the celery we add to our chicken soup, but rather from a close relative. Once dried, the tiny oblong seeds are light brown in color and pack sprouty flavor punch. It tastes like concentrated celery, earthy and grassy. It doesn't say what relative it comes from, but I guess it comes from a plant that's close to the celery plant. Probably just produces more seed or something. It doesn't say here what it is though.
Something.
So I guess I wasn't wrong.
I guess what flavor does it give your whatever? You said you use it a lot. Like,
well, I guess I use more celery seed than salt. I put it in like any kind of like pasta salad, potato salad. I've put it on. I guess I put celery salt on like baked potatoes, fish. I've put it on my pork before. It's kind of like an earthy flavor. It's good in salad. Like, well, I guess I already said like pasta salad, but
salad, fish,
actual salad. So it's really just. I mean, you should try it. Just try it sometime, and it's deviled eggs, and I think I put it in sometimes.
Yeah, it's just one of those spices that's always sitting in there, and I'm grabbing out different things, and I'm like, celery, salt, who needs that? Like,
right.
Grab this other thing that's in here. But I also don't know what it is, but it sounds like it'd be more appetizing.
I bought some white pepper for the banana stuff we do, so I could mix it in with pudding and it wouldn't be noticeable. And I've used it recently since I have it now. You know, like when I made mashed potatoes, and just I don't know, because it's like a finer ground pepper. I've always bought peppercorns and ground them myself. But I've used this white pepper in other dishes lately, and I found that I like it a lot better. Like I made a gravy and I put it in that.
Was it just less harsh?
Yeah. I guess with the peppercorns you get like a bigger corn. Like a bigger portion of the pepper whenever you can just like get it's like powerful whenever you taste it or whatever. Whereas this seems like it blends in better. And I just get like an overall pepper flavor without like a burst of pepper, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna break down this beacon.
Okay, that's a good idea. Which I guess we can in this episode here. Are we gonna have a break so we can record when there's another update, or will there be another episode before the update?
We'll play it by ear.
Okay, so there might be another episode. There might be a short break, and then there'll be an update. We'll see. But thanks for watching, everybody.
All right, guys. See ya.